Ladies and gentlemen, how are you doing today? My name is Intro Nerded, and we are starting a series I've been wanting to do for a while. This is Elite Dangerous. While I'm talking, I'm going to go ahead and fix up my little commander here, because I have played Elite Dangerous for approximately 580 hours now, I believe. Something like that. And at this point, oh, that would be fun. At this point, I've done almost everything. I'm still not very good at the game. I enjoy it a lot, but I still, just tonight, learned many things. Now, having said that, excuse me while I had to cough, I have been so interested in wanting to play this game basically again. Because, alright, you know what? I'm liking this. I don't have that hair, and I can't imagine that in a helmet in a spaceship, but I enjoy it. You know what? I'm just going to be good with this. I don't need to change everything up here. Let's see here. Intro Nerded. Or I could misspell my own name. That's fine. Intro Nerded. Cool. Yes, so I have been interested in the beginning of this game because it's been over 500 hours since I played this game. So you know what? I think it's time to start. Present day, okay. What is that, 3311? This game is set in the future of our own universe, so it's fine. 3311 is about, that's what year it is in game right now, as far as I know. Okay, what do we got going on? Okay. Alright, I'll see what I can do. Oh, okay, so that'll be the settlement right there. Okay. So the interesting thing about this tutorial is this, from what I understand, is the tutorial that you get when you start this game. So, spaceship game, and we're starting on foot. You know, you can actually see your feet. That's impressive. You're starting on foot. That is not maybe what you'd expect, and it's not really what I expected. Ooh. So anyway, this is part of the... He's going to keep talking, but I got to, get across what I'm trying to say too here, Dylan. This came out in 2021, I believe, is when the Odyssey expansion of Elite Dangerous launched, which is when you could do on-foot things. I believe in 2016 or 18, you could land on planets, on, no atmosphere planets. And in 2021, it was low atmosphere planets, and you got EVA, extravehicular activity, or on-foot activities. So this is the tutorial now, which is kind of cool because I like the story here where you're a mercenary that has worked hard to get this far in your career, and this is your last job before you go become a commander. Which I really like that because you kind of jump in. It's the whole Star Wars, they always say in media res, which as far as I remember from, hearing that many times. Well, hello. In media res, it's like jumping in the middle of the action, and you're jumping in literally in the middle of this person's career, which is a little bit wild when you think about it, that this person has a whole story before you even show up. I have seen this tutorial once or twice just in watching videos, so that's why I'm not completely confused as to what to do. Let's see. I'll take all of the things that I can. Well, that's fine. I'm retiring after this, so I don't care if the CEO doesn't like it. Anything else? No, okay. I've played on foot stuff just a little bit, just in the last like month or so on my main character, and I've not gotten really very far in it, but it is, I'll use one right now, but it is an aspect of the game that I really haven't played much. Oops. And I'm really enjoying it when I do it, but I still just honestly kind of forget that it happens. Let's see, I need you. I need somebody with a higher security clearance. This is because my character has a little bit of engineering, which is like added on benefit or bonuses to their sorry, very distracted by that. Anyway, yeah, my character has a few engineering things added onto their suits, one of which is the fact that scanning is much faster. Like, if I wanted to see what that person had, I wouldn't have to wait for it to load. It would just appear. Like, as soon as I look at somebody, it's an instant scan, essentially, which is very nice. Anyway, let's cut through this. Yeah, way ahead of you there, buddy. Anyway, it's funny, he's... Okay, like, at least he said like last time, because I was just thinking like... Oh, I see, okay. I was just thinking, I was like, didn't you just teach me that? Oh, okay, I can just break in. Again, I'm still learning these things, so I forget them very often. There we go. There we are. And then, okay, I can't close that just yet. What's your... Still one. Yeah, that's fine. There we go. And there we go. So it's hard to follow the tutorial and have him talk at the same time, so I know that this is probably a little disjointed, and I guess you could say unprofessional, but I am absolutely not a professional, so I don't think that applies right now. But, you know what? It's a game. I'm playing a game and having a fun time doing it, so I'm not too worried about it. And I hope it's not bothering anybody too much. Let's see. Oh, I have this gun. I usually have the plasma rifle because that's just who I am as a person. In any game that I can be, I'm a stealth sniper. And yes, before Skyrim even came around, that's what I was doing. Where is... let's see. Oh, there it is. That power came on so much faster than it does in the real game. There we are. Alright, where are we headed? Going over here, right? Yeah. Oh, fire. Go into this, atmosphere processing console. Again, I've done some on-foot stuff, so I know the basics of what to do here, but I forget a lot of it rather often, and I'm also not very good at on-foot, so it's kind of nice to have them teach me all these things again. Come on. There we go. Let me go ahead and... Yeah, I figured. Can I make money from you? I don't think I can make money from these guys, but I might as well scan them for their bounties. Okay, deal. You got it, boss man. No. Command Center tab. Hello. Operations. Hello. Command data port. You got it, boss. I don't know why I keep calling him boss. I think he's like one of my co-workers. Not even my boss or anything. Anybody coming in? Not yet? Okay, cool. Ah, I know what I need to do then. Let's see. So let's see. Well, you do that. Aren't there's consoles that I would like to do. Enabled and enabled. See, they say that's enabled, but I don't think it is. Enabling. Alright, see, that's enabled, so it should attack these guys when they're landing, right? But no, it sure doesn't. Anyway, so we got what is that, a Python Mark 1 coming in? I can't remember. I fly like 4 or 5 different ships, and that's kind of about it. There's not much else that I do, so. Whoops. Ooh, hello. Can the turrets shoot them? I was kind of waiting for the turrets to start shooting with the... Whatever. Alright. Alright, cool. I will engage them then. Can I get out a back way over here? No. Yes, I know that's how I activate my shield, but... Alright, can you not... Your body kind of get out of my way, please? Alright, I gotta get out of here before they start shooting at me. Alright, so I'm doing that, and then this is how I play the game normally anyway, just stealth sniper up on a roof. So let's see, anybody over here? Yes. See, I'm used to the plasma rifle where it would have been one shot and they would have been dead. Hello. Oh, this rifle is just so measly. Yeah, with the plasma rifle, one shot takes their shields down, and another shot just takes them down, right, like completely and fully. That's not going to come over here, is it? No. Cool. Don't throw another grenade. No, bad. Hey, don't shoot at me. I know you're kind of... Oh, yeah, shield. I always forget the shield, even in, like, my main game. Hello. What? How are you still alive? How are any of you still alive? Are you dead yet? No? Okay, well, let's make that happen. Like, look how many times I have to shoot this person. Oh, jeez. Get out of here. Again, I am not very good at this, and that's fine. I'm just really not very good, as you can tell. Hello. Oh, that's right, this thing's terrible at shields. Yeah, I haven't even taken down the first group, much less the second group. Anybody else? Yes. Cool, that went well. Hello. Cool. Anyway, sorry, I'm very distracted and not talking very much because this is... I mean, it's not really high pressure because it's the tutorial, but still. I gotta kill you before that grenade comes in. Because they're clearly shooting at me, or throwing a grenade at me. Oh, one coming up. I think I hear one coming up. What do we got? What do we got? Yep, there we go. Thank you. Alright, I think there's just the one left. Yes, I am a aim-down sight shooter at almost all times. Because of reasons like that, where like 12 shots in a row just missed completely. Would you just die? Oh, okay, there's another one? Man, I forget how, like... I know they're not especially difficult, but it's like a pretty intense tutorial for your first mission in the game, which, to be fair, is a pretty good intro to Elite Dangerous, where, hey, by the way, it's a lot. There we go. I finally remembered to switch to the sidearm. Okay, I don't really feel like scanning all of you, because I know I could get more bounties if I actually scanned them, but I don't feel like doing that. Anyway, the main reason that I'm starting up this series is because I am a part of a squadron, and my squadron just started a long-distance exploration, I guess, like, expedition. We're going halfway across the galaxy to Colonia, and then from there I'll probably take on the extra leg onto Dryman's Point, which is on the far end of one of the arms of the galaxy. And so since I'm going to be out in the black for, 6, 8, 12 weeks, I don't really know for sure how long, I figured this is a great time to have another character that I can play as, that I can play in the populated bubble and see everybody like flying around instead of just being an empty space except for the once a week where I meet up with my squad. So this is just the best time I could think of to start this series and start a new alt. Also, this guy's ship, okay, now that he boosted, but he was sitting at 22% heat. If you haven't played this game, that is ice cold. And heat, the higher your heat level, the easier you are to detect and like lock onto, essentially. So if your heat is low enough, people can't even get a lock on you. So for him to be sitting at 22 before he boosted was a little bit wild. Also, that was a 40 light year jump range. That's pretty good. Like there's explorers on the expedition with me that have a range a little bit lower than that. And granted, they're not the ideal ships, but they're plenty good enough to explore in. And here we are with 40 something at least. Can I see what his range is? Let's see. Yeah. Good lord, his current range is 62? To put that in context, my current range... Does it tell me what ship this is? I think it's a Cobra Mark III. Cobra Mark IV, okay. But my ship in this expedition is a Mandalay, which is a newly released ship just last year. It is maxed out for range, like as much as I could with just engineering the frameshift drive, basically the hyperspace drive. And then I added all the things that you need when you're on a deep space expedition. Like I added cargo in case I needed to pick things up. I added a few limpets, which are little robots you can send out into the world to help collect things for you and whatnot. I added a fuel scoop and added all these things that, made my ship not be able to jump as far through space. And even with that, my jump range is still, I added all these extra things, my jump range is still, I think, 76 light years with cargo. It's like 82, 84 if I had absolutely no cargo, no fuel. Unrealistic. I never would. So for him to have a 50 light year jump range in what I assume is supposed to be like a mission capable or even combat capable Cobra Mark IV is honestly wild. I'm sure it's possible, but I've never done it. And also the Mark IV isn't really a ship people use, but that's totally beside the point. Oh, my mouse look is inverted on the stick on my controller, so that's fun. I'll deal with that after this video's over. I won't use mouse look much anyway. And this video is going to be a short one because, peek behind the curtain, I have to go to bed soon and I'm tired. But I kind of wanted to get started. I wanted to get the tutorial done and just get a little bit of time in here and see where you start, because I've seen videos and I've watched them, but I haven't, it's going to sound cheesy, I haven't lived through them, so I haven't really paid attention to, okay, so what ship do you start with, what's the loadout? I don't really care about that stuff when I'm watching someone else's video. I'm just having a good time watching it, taking it in. This is one where I'm like, let's see how you start. I saw that first mission. I've done it in training, I think, in the little training module you can do in this game, but this is something I haven't done. I haven't flown to that first station. I haven't, seen what ship I'm given. I know it's going to be a Sidewinder because that's the ship everybody starts off with. But I've never done this part of the game. So I'm just excited to see where we start, see where it goes, and really start this game again. It's not Skyrim, where I've played, at this point, probably dozens of characters over hundreds and hundreds of hours. I've played one character in this game for 580 hours. I know that's not the craziest numbers for people in this game or other games, but that's so many hours in one character, especially for me, where I like to dabble in all kinds of things. And I know I'm talking over him, but if there wasn't the chat in the top, then if there wasn't the chat in the top left, then I would be quiet so you could hear him. But as it is, you can kind of hear him over me, and you can also read it while I'm talking, and you can choose which one of us you want to tune out. And if it's him, I'm flattered. If it's me, I get it. I never really understood this mechanic. Glide in, especially the non-atmospheric worlds. I'm like, why are we gliding if there's no atmosphere? Just thrust all the way down until you have to retro thrust to slow down. But it's a cool mechanic. It looks fun anyway. So, you just kind of along for the ride in a certain way with the glide. You can't speed up or slow down. You can just steer. It's weird being in a ship and not piloting it. I have joysticks here that are doing nothing. And in case you're wondering, I can't remember if I mentioned it in my I'm Back video. I have a dual stick setup where I have a joystick on my right hand with a little module with some controls and some buttons and stuff on to the right. And on the left I have, it's a joystick, but it's got a little attachment, so it's canted over to the right a little bit. So it basically acts like a throttle, forward, backward, all that kind of stuff. I can't show you right now because it's not my ship, but if you're wondering, they're VKB Gladiator NXT Evos, and I think it might be an Evo 2. I don't remember now. If you look up VKB Gladiator, it's those, but it's the newest version, the only version they sell now, essentially. Decently cheap and much better than my 12 or 13-year-old joystick and throttle that I had before this. Can I disembark now? Oh, not yet docked. Can I disembark now? Pretty sure my guy just jiggled his leg like, alright, let me out of here. Oh, are you going to go all the way? Yeah, you're going down in the hangar. Sorry, we missed that animation. I assumed that he'd just dock and I'd be able to disembark, but you do have to go into the hangar to do it. Okay, bye. Yep. Keeps talking to me. Yep, thank you, sir. Goodbye. Alright. So now that we've disembarked, we'll go into, I don't know, what do they call it? The plaza, I think it's the concourse. Yeah, there's a very distinct style to many of Elite Dangerous's ships, and it's essentially, what if trapezoids and triangles... Oh, okay, bye. You're leaving, so see you, dude. What if trapezoids and triangles could fly? Which comes from this game originally being Elite from 1984, where kind of all they could do was trapezoids, triangles, and things like that. Oh, interesting. So arcs. Arcs are the real world. You buy these with real world currency. That is interesting that you can do this right from the start. I get it from a monetization standpoint, because I bought this game, oh geez, let's see, 9 or 10 years ago? I can't remember now. And I've paid for one expansion, and even that expansion is free, just because it simplifies things for them. But I don't like this. I mean, I like this in this game because you don't have to do it. You never have to do it. But I don't necessarily like that it's what greets you right at the beginning of the game. And also the fact that you can jump into some of these ships. Like, I mean, for reference, let's see. This is a good combat ship. The loadout's not good. I've seen it before, but this is a good explorer. This is a... Type 6. Okay, Type 6 is a decent, especially for cargo. Mining, I haven't done much in it. This is a very good new combat ship. This is a good... Which one? Beluga? Beluga's... Is that... I'm trying to remember. Is it the Orca or the Beluga that's the biggest? I think it's if this is the one I'm thinking of, this is like a $200 million ship. And you can just start with it. The Vulture, this has oversized weapons on it, so that's a big jump start. This is... Again, a good combat ship. This is one of the newest cargo ship, in fact, with all kinds of upgrades and stuff to it. Same thing here. This is the ship that I have for exploration. It's pretty inarguable that this is, if not one of the best, the actual best exploration ship in the game right now, and you can just start with it. This, I'm like Cobra Mark V. It is the newest ship. I keep saying one of, and then it's actually the newest. This is the newest ship in the game. But this isn't like the end game ship. I have one on my main character as a mission running ship. This is an excellent, excellent ship. I love this ship. It's what I do all my on-foot gameplay with, and it's what I do all of my kind of run around, do missions in ship. But when I think of an end game ship, I think of this ship does this job. Like this one, Asp Explorer, used to be one of the best exploration ships. It's still incredibly decent. Like it is top, probably quarter of the ships that are made for exploration, not even the whole gamut. But then you have the Mandalay. But these, like the Cobra Mark V, it's a multi-role ship. It's a, here we go, multi-role. It's a mission running ship type thing. You can make it into a lot of different things. It can be very good at all of those things. I would argue that there's a better ship in everything that this can do. So I don't mind this being an option to start with, but we are obviously going to start with this tiny, measly little Sidewinder here. So look at the size of that ship. That's the seat there, and that's the roll. Let's see if I can go into this even though I don't have the arcs. Yeah, look at this. So this ship here, this is the cockpit here. You sit like here. I'm moving the mouse on purpose, this tiny amount. That's about the width of your seat. That little thing. Yeah, so I see it now. This thing is the biggest specialized passenger ship in the game. And it's also, you can use it for other things. It overheats like crazy. I think I have one just because I wanted a dedicated passenger ship, but I fit it out terribly and it overheats just by traveling normally half the time. Anyway, we have talked enough about it. Let's jump in here. We won't go too much longer, but let's at least see what we're starting with here. Ship name. Okay, the ship name. I don't know how this started, but on my main character, all of my ships are Iron blank, and the blank is always the name of a bird. So you know what, we're going to do some dinosaurs here. Oh, Sidewinder, I know just what to call you. Will you let me call you that? Compsognathus, make sure I spelled it right. Alright, so, JP Mini. No, okay. There we go. We'll do a number, so Jurassic Park, because I like dinosaurs. My kids are into dinosaurs. I don't have to adjust myself to you. Leave me alone. All right. I forgot that I'm going to be shoving this just glorious mane into a helmet every time that I undock. That is just beautiful. Well done, Elite Dangerous, for giving me that option. Yeah, so I've got some kind of specialized gear, and also I have some cosmetics that I've earned with those arcs, because you can earn them in game. The thing is, you saw it was anywhere from 16,000 to 33,000 for those ships. 16,000 for just the hull and the basic components. 33,000 for a pre-built ship. You know, technically, supposedly better than what you start with. It depends on what you want them for, but you can earn arcs in game, which is good. You don't have to buy them with real money. The problem being, you can earn 400 arcs per week. So if you wanted to, you know what, I'm going to pull out my calculator and I'm going to do some math here. So I know you can't see this, but let's see. 16,000 divided by 400. That's what I thought. 40 weeks. That's, give or take, roughly 10 months of grinding to buy one ship, which, if you're grinding for that long and you can't afford it with in-game credits, you have bigger problems. Let's, you know what, now that we're here, how much money do I have? How do I check? I don't do on-foot stuff. How do I check this? No, that's the wrong one. Backpack? How do I see how many credits I have? Do I go here? Okay, so I have 250,000 credits. Alright, sorry, running is probably disorienting. All these concourses are just different enough to confuse me. Interstellar Transport, are we going down here? Yeah, Pioneer Supplies. That's what we want. Oh, we're in Archon Delane space. That's the symbol of the Spider King. There's a power play thing. Factions pushing and pulling. If you've ever played EVE, it's the player-driven stuff, except not, and it's cool and also limited at the same time. How much I forget how much your suits cost. So they don't have any pre-engineered suits because they only have 3. 150,000, okay. We could use the Artemis. So one of the things you can do is exobiology. You go and explore for planets, and then you find planets that have signs of life on them. You go down, you scan those signs of life, you can turn them in. It is incredibly lucrative. On my main character, just scanned one planet. I got the first footfall. I was the first person on that planet, and I scanned one form of life on it. And because I got first footfall and I scanned that life form, I will get about 95 million credits from just that one planet. There's an Enter Astra to start the pilot tutorial. There's a pilot tutorial? Where's Enter Astra? Is it over here? Oh, hello. It would probably be... No, that's the shuttle controller. Hold on. Oh, it's down at the bottom right. Okay. What do we got here? Inter Astra. Vista Genomics. Nope. So that's where you turn in your... there we go. That's where you turn in your exobiology data. It's worth millions, especially if you find the right thing. Inter Astra. Are you at... flight training.
Would you like to simulate your pilot's Federation assessment as a training exercise?
Oh, sure. Alright, well this is going to go a little bit longer than I thought, but I don't want to like come back and be like, alright, where are we starting today? Oh, tutorial part 2. Fantastic. And I don't think this should take too long. This is the part that I'm more familiar with. He says right before running into a wall and exploding. Look at this tiny little ship. Oh my god. And I turned off all of my third-party tools like Track IR and all that because I figured if we're starting fresh, we'll at least start off without it. Ah, thank you. I'll probably turn Track IR on, at least for next time. That, me thinketh thou dost protest too much. Cool. Can I tell you that I know how to do that? Oh, that's awful. I hate that. I always loved the scale of these stations. Oh, it's just awesome. Oh, right, auto launch. Forgot I was supposed to be doing something. So this I'm used to, because this is what I do for like all my trade ships. Because I have the ship that has the... Well, you saw it. It was the Imperial Cutter that I was flying in the last Elite Dangerous video. The biggest... Joy 15. Which one is... I don't remember what Joy 15 is. Whatever. It's the biggest trade ship that you can have in the game as long as you don't have shields. And since I don't have shields, I let the ship dock and undock for me. Also, I'm going to try and talk less over this because this is a little bit more applicable to our everyday life of flying and whatnot. Oh, Type 8. Hello. What am I talking about? That's Type 9. I promise I play this game. What do we got up here? We got a... I can't even... Yeah, I can't even, like, target anything because they're taking complete control. Okay. Cool. I was going to target that guy just to see what kind of ship it was. Can I fly yet? I cannot. Okay, normally you could override the auto launch, but apparently not right now. What station is this, and what is that over there? What is that? Is that a megaship? So we have a station back there. We have a station behind us, but we have a megaship right there. That's very close to a station. Alright, well, thanks, man. Thanks, Theo. Theo Acosta, almost Theocrat, and that's probably fine. Can I fly yet? No, okay. Can I? Okay, I can't do. Roll. Roll. Pitch. Pitch. Yeah. Yeah, oh my gosh, this ship is so small and so slow to do anything. Can we talk about this megaship? Is that what... It just is so... I didn't know that they put them that close to stations. That's a new thing for me. Oh, I know why. Because you have to be able to dodge around things. Anyway, yep, here we go. Then we're going to go backwards, I'm guessing.
Decrease the throttle to resume its stationary position.
Okay.
Your throttle can also be pulled back from 0 to engage reverse thrust.
Yeah, so anyway, when I have that, I have a throttle that I can push forward and backward, and when it centers itself, that's when I stop moving. It's actually very nice, because then I can drift left and right, and I can go up and down, and that's all on the left stick. Alright. Cool, man. Can I change my power? I cannot. Yeah, I forgot about this. This place existing. I was like, what is this megaship over here? Oh, it's the training course. Which I know that all the racers in game have wanted them to put this in game, like for them to be able to set up race courses and stuff for years and years now. Last time I did this, I was on a Xbox controller, so hopefully it's easier now with my whole joystick setup. Will I notice? Nope.
And we're off. There's no time limit, so maintain a comfortable speed while you familiarize yourself with the controls.
Change color behind me so I can't notice it. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze, so I'll mute that. Alright. Well, I feel better now. Alright.
Pitching together is the most efficient way of turning rapidly.
That is true. And also upward thrust at the same time to give myself a little bit of bang for the buck. That's not a saying, but you know. I forgot what I was trying to say as I was trying not to crash, so. A little bit of downward thrust and upward to correct. I'm not the best pilot, but you know, when you have dual sticks, it really does help. Going through here, we'll do a little spin move because we're fancy.
Angle and speed of your approach.
What if I don't, though?
See the blue marker beside the throttle gauge?
Yes.
This indicates the optimum turning speed.
Okay, so when I go through this one, you're telling me that I should have that in the optimum space. Cool, optimum. Can I? Alright, watch out for that antenna. Can I move my pips yet? Not yet? Okay, cool. Thanks, man. Alright, we're going faster than that. We have the controls for it. He says as he almost crashes. Oh, man, it's almost like they told me that because they set up the course to be tough for this little tiny ship. I am definitely not used to this specific... I can't tell you the last time I flew a Sidewinder. When I made a lot of money in my...
So I advise slowing down.
I think I will then. When I made like my first billion credits from trading, I bought a Sidewinder and just completely tricked it out. Just for absolutely no reason other than I could. And as a tricked out Sidewinder, guess what? Still terrible. But, you know what? Maybe... I'm debating with this character. Maybe we don't sell the ships that we have. Maybe we just keep collecting them so we can look back and see what kind of ships we end up with. You going over there?
Your ship's
Yeah.
boost function greatly increases your speed.
Yes, can I push it?
Wisely.
Neat. And... Zaboomafoo.
That's the last check.
Okay.
The Sidewinder is an agile craft, and you handled it well.
Thank you, Theo.
A new icon has appeared on the sensor display in the center of your dashboard. This represents a nearby beacon, which you'll soon scan as part of your evaluation.
Okay. These are all very important things to know, but it's funny to hear them like tell me how to do it when
You're going to use your ship's
I
signaling scanner to analyze
they don't know I've played this game for almost 600 hours. It's fine. Okay, hard points. Joy 4. I'm gonna pretend I know what that is. I just happen to remember the button.
modules to install on hard points, including weapons. Control is back with you. The beacon is relatively small, so you'll need to position yourself close to it.
Okay.
Watch your speed here. We intend to scan the object.
Oh yeah.
Become one with it.
I was thinking I was going to attack it.
Close, pilot. Reverse your ship slowly.
Okay. Remember that time that I said I felt really confident about this, and then that happened? That's what I got. I was looking down and reading things, and this is a faster ship than I expected.
Various data points. You need to move to another area of this star system to continue your assessment, pilot.
Okay.
Rather than
Let's do it.
next year using your thrusters, you can employ the ship's frameshift drive to increase your speed by a few orders of magnitude.
Okay, I should wait for them to tell me to push the button.
Correctly secured. Your landing gear, cargo scoop, and hard points
There we go.
will be retracted.
Didn't even tell me why they couldn't comply, which normally they do.
Engage Super Cruise.
Alright, when we are in super open, they're flying for us again. Cool. You didn't sound so certain about that.
Velocity comparative to the speed of light, measured in c. Super Cruise is used to navigate within a star system, allowing you to cover significant distances in minutes.
It is a cool way of doing it.
Usually you'll retain control in Super Cruise.
Alright, those orbit lines flashing are not my favorite thing. And yes, it's not just you, I see that too. Could turn off the orbit lines, but even then the beacons are flashing, so I'll just leave them on. It's fine.
The cockpit panels available to you.
Okay, what do we got?
In the top left of your HUD is the comms panel, which
Uh-huh.
displays communications and contacts across several channels.
That is true.
The top right is your info panel.
I can't look at that. I can like do free look and look up there. No. Oh wait, yes I can. There we go. Nope, they took it away. Alright.
There we go. Welcome to Lightspeed.
Hooray. Oh, I thought you were going to keep telling me about the panels, but I guess not. Alright, so yeah, you just travel here. Normally we'd have a SCO drive. We'll get there. It's basically you boost when you're in Super Cruise, which is great. But then we could have gotten here in probably half the time if I could actually manage it correctly, and I'm still learning how to do those, so...
Watch the distance and speed markers on the dashboard. These are used to help you accurately disengage at your destination.
Well, alright then.
Your next lesson will introduce the basics of combat. Several static and mobile targets will be provided around the decommissioned megaship. We'll also cover some situational information about weaponry.
Literally forgot about... I don't do much fighting, / I haven't fired a weapon in anger in... I don't know, 100, 200 hours in this game. Except for on-foot stuff. Like, I haven't fired ship weapons because I do trading and I do exploration. I've tried a little mining, which I guess is technically firing mining lasers. It's fun, but I just haven't gotten too much into it yet. Yeah, 600 hours, and it's mostly been trading and exploring, so... Yeah, I'm going to have to, like... They're actually going to have to teach me how to fight, because I haven't done it in so long. Will they let me, actually... Whoa, hello. That's closer than usual. It's normally like 10 kilometers out.
Before you start shooting, however, try analyzing the megaship with a data link scanner.
Okay. Oh, sorry, like I said, it's late, and I'm tired. There we are.
Well done. It's also worth scanning objects you're unfamiliar with to learn more about them. Next, you need to activate your weapons by cycling to a different fire room.
Okay. Did it?
You'll notice that your weapons are now listed as
Can I keep going? Yeah, I can. Just those two, though.
limit your harm.
Is that right? You're not even going to show me my fire groups? Oh, man, my rebuy cost is 0. That's funny. Anyway, where are my weapons here? Oh, they're the glowing things that I'm going for. Cool.
All weapons have an effective
Oh.
range, so you may need to move closer here. Thrusters are particularly useful for navigating around large structures. Why not give them a try?
Oh, I guess I was trying to take out the shields. There is no shield.
Automatically reload until the ammunition supply runs out.
Yeah, there's no reason not to shoot both.
Laser will fire until the capacitor is depleted, at which point it will need to recharge.
I'd love to, change my power around so it could fire for longer, but it's fine.
Achieved.
Oh,
Let's
okay.
the challenge and not, shall we?
It's going to keep doing it, but I guess not.
An unmanned craft has arrived nearby. These drones are used by the Pilot Federation as target practice, and they're quite harmless. To continue,
Do you have any shields?
to your sights and open fire.
You do not, so I'll just fire both. Again, I don't know what I was doing there, but we're going this way. Alright, so let's follow this guy around. Oh, I keep trying to look with my head tracking software, which I do not have on right now, so that does not help me much. Oh, buddy, you're so slow. Would you believe me if I said I don't usually fly and shoot at things? I think you would, judging by what I've just done.
Nice work.
Alright.
You may have noticed that multi-cannons are effective against unshielded.
I may have, or joke's on you, I might not have noticed anything because I was too busy trying to fly, at least somewhat competently.
Your burst laser is a thermal
Alright, can I see you yet?
cells and stripping away a target shields.
There we go. Yeah, might as well just put some multi-cannons on it. There we go. I gotta keep up with it, but not lose it. Reload the multi-cannons, fire. There we are. That's better. Fly through the improbable space fire.
Your final target has dropped into the area. This time your opponent will fight back, but its damage capability has been greatly reduced. Your target will not react until it registers shield damage. Engage
I
when
keep
ready.
trying to look at it. It doesn't work. Alright, let's get a little... There we go. Maybe at least... I'd like to adjust the pips to my power. When I say pips, it's like power to shields, power to weapons, power to engines, that kind of thing. Oh, here we go. He took like 1 or 2 shots at me, and that was about it.
That was the last target.
Alright, cool, man.
Planning on a peaceful career, understanding the basics of combat is vital for a pilot's long-term survival. For advanced combat information, you should refer to the pilot's handbook, which will
Oh.
cover more details.
I was trying to do flight assist off, and I realized halfway through that turn that I couldn't turn it off. Whoops. Thank you. Oh, we're gonna cover that too. This is gonna be a long video. Sorry, folks. What are we at so far? We are at 45 minutes. Oh boy. There we are. Alright. Yeah, it's definitely going to be a longer video, but again, I didn't want to start a video with the, oh hey, welcome back to the tutorial. Okay, finish that video. See you next time for, hey, let's actually play now. But it is nice that you're doing this tutorial in your own ship, which I, almost rammed into a station and blew up, but that's beside the point. I'm going to do Matet. Sure. Why not? Okay, so I have Super Cruise Assist because I have Hyperspace Dethrottle. Okay, so I can look around, so that's good, but I can't fly? No. Oh, I certainly will. It will become just so commonplace immediately. Aha, Super Cruise Assist. Okay. Okay, that's... I like how they do that, where it's like, yeah, okay, yeah, they've done it before. That's nice. I don't know if that's just something he's supposed to say, or if it's because I did it quickly enough, but that's a cute little touch there. I like that. Oh, well, here we go. I kind of thought it would be like fly, shoot, okay, good luck, but now that I'm realizing, yeah, there's a lot more to it, I'm just so used to it. Okay. High security, so that's good. Yeah. Jeez, everything is just so low. All my ranks are so low. CQC, Mercenary, those are the same as they are on my main, but everything else is just so low. I can't change anything on my ship yet. Missions. Oh. Well, alright then. Interesting that they say that when I'm not allowed to access it. You'd think they would say that like at the beginning of this, so that I could at least take a look at it for a minute or two. Interesting. Are you going to actually let me dock, or are you going to dock for me? Because I want to do the docking. I mean, I say that. I've crashed 2 separate times when I was overconfident, so, I'm sure I'll smash into the station and explode, but isn't that a good lesson? Hey, life is fleeting, etc., etc. Regenerate and have a new ship. No? Okay, just me. I don't think you'll be able to hear anything, but man, I am yawning, so I'm sorry if that's coming across.
This is the final stretch. You'll dock here shortly, but I'd like you to position your ship near the starport access corridor first.
Okay. Can I request docking permission? No. It won't let me. It won't even show me. That's very funny, actually. I do like the Orbis starports. Starports? Orbis starports. The Orbis starports, which are these kind of circular ones that are a little skinnier on the inside there. I'll see what I can do. No promises. Oh. I will not, and you can't make me. Yes, they must. Can I do that yet? Oops. Again, overconfident. Bump the button. Okay, fine. I'll let you do that.
The compass will point towards your designated path.
Which is actually very handy, especially once you get inside the station. If it's up above or below you, that's actually so helpful.
Docking request to be considered.
It's true. Also, if you hear this music, the reason that I think it's Blue Danube by Gustav Holst? No, that's the Planet Suite. Anyway, this is Blue Danube. The reason that it's played during the docking sequence is it's the music that plays in 2001: A Space Odyssey during the docking sequence. So whenever you're using the auto dock module, that's why this is the song that plays, in case you're all wondering. I just learned that just the last couple months, really. I just always thought, oh, it's just some nice music to listen to, and oh boy, are we going slow. I just realized 50 meters per second, I'm guessing, is what that measurement is. They get mad at you if you go over 100. It's like doing 30 on the interstate. Come on, let's pick it up here, folks.
Let's review what it's doing. The landing gear must be deployed. The related dashboard indicator lights up if this has been done.
Okay, yeah, looks like it is. There we go, done. So this is a like high-tech slash, I guess, farming or food station, whatever they call it. But a hydroponic station, probably, because a food station is just not a good way to call it. Also, why would they have that like accessible to the hangar? It doesn't make any sense, but what do I know? Thank you. Okay. Refuel, please.
Your evaluation has been successful, and the
Oh,
license is being assigned to you as I speak.
that is fantastic.
Finalize your credentials. Enter the hangar to exit this evaluation.
Okay,
It's time to blaze your own trail across the galaxy.
I will do so.
The manner in which you do so is up to you.
Okay, well, it's a little weird that you chose those words. Incoming message. I think this is like the beginner mission where you normally can just pick your own missions. I think they give you one to start off with. Oh, okay, so we're bumped back here. We're going to continue, but I don't think we're going to open play just for now. I don't think we'll be doing much more. Maybe look at a few things. And then I think that we are going to probably call it, but we'll see where we're at first. So we're here. Can I... Once the elevators load in properly, can I... If I look away and look back, does it help? No. Okay, what about... Oh, there we go. Oh, they're much prettier now. That's one of my favorite bugs, where you look at them and they look like modern art, but melting. So it's a little... is it Dali? I think Salvador Dali. Sorry, I'm talking about classical music and then, like, you know, very famous art, as if I have any knowledge of these things whatsoever. I do not, and I don't want you to think that I do. Where do you get in on a Sidewinder? Is it in the back? Yes, it is. That was a lucky guess. Anyway, let's take a little look around our Sidewinder. So now we have finished the tutorial. We are going to take a quick look around the Sidewinder, look at the modules that it has, see if we need to change any already, and then we are going to call it, because it has been a good first video, I think. And these things here, this is just an extender. This part used to be attached way up there. They extended that when they added SRVs, which is like a surface reconnaissance vehicle. It's the little buggies that you can drive around. They added those little extenders to all of the ships that needed them. Any ships made after SRVs came out are tall enough, but some of them weren't quite tall enough. Like, this used to be like way down here, and it just would not have worked for a buggy. Let's board our ship. Our tiny little Sidewinder. We'll look at that message in a minute. As it is, I do like the Sidewinder. It's a great feel for a first ship. It's just nice. What do we got here? Complimentary gift. A Sidewinder paint job to all licensed pilots. Thank you. You know what? That'll be the first thing we do. We'll do some livery, and then some... So outfitting is how you change the modules. I have no engineers. That's so strange. We'll do livery first. We'll get to engineers later. That'll take a while. Oh, I already have an SRV bay. Oh, that's right. You start with one now. That's nice. Paint job. Emergence. Little baby. Oh, little BDU type camouflage. Put the same one on here No, that's the gold one. Where's the black and gold? Does this have the black and gold that I could do with my cutter? Oh, it doesn't. I wish I could match my Sidewinder to my cutter. Nope. No weapon detailing. None of that. Do I have Celeste in here? I do not. So this right here, that's the voice that my voice attack uses when I do like voice commands. So it's weird that I can't do anything with that right now. Those are the only 2 decals I have. This is another weird thing, is I'm used to having most, not all, but most of these decals unlocked. And I have none right now. Oh, that's weird. That's very weird. I'm sure I don't have any ship kits, no. Who's buying the ship kits for a Sidewinder? There's some fun things that you can do, like, that's fun. That's a little, like, jetpack type thing. You can add an actual bumper, a couple little winglets, or like, it looks good, but who's flying a Sidewinder so much that they feel like they need that? I don't even have these? I thought these came with the game, but apparently I bought these at some point. Oh my goodness. I have no nameplates. I can't even put my ID on there? I think those I thought were a part. I thought that just came with the ship. I don't believe that. Starting to wonder if they monetize that after a while, which again, as we've talked about, I get it. I just don't especially like it. So all I can do is a paint job there. Okay, that's fine. Whatever. So size 1, 2 pulse lasers. Interesting. They don't even give me the multi-cannon that I had, and pulse lasers are terrible. Utility mounts. I need to get a heat sink for that. This is all loaned. It's really funny. Oh, 2E. Okay. Oh, my frame shift. I'm sorry, I bumped my mic there. My frame shift drive will take me to 7.75 light years. I could double that with this, which costs most of my money. Oh, and SCO. So SCO is Super Cruise Overdrive, which is boosting in Super Cruise. Yeah, look at that. Another $32,000 credits for that. All right, before we buy that, because that is almost definitely what we're going to buy. Don't know why I'm whispering it to you. We will at least look at everything else, because there's so little here. This is absolutely worthless. What else can we put in here that's more worthwhile? We don't need that. Short answer, not much. Okay, so only size 1 things. I don't know that there's anything really all that worth putting in here, is the interesting thing. There's not. I mean, look, we could do 2 cargo. Oh, wait, we're in a Sidewinder. 2 is not a bad number of cargo. Like, so let's say we get rid of our SRV, which we might do, probably not right away, but they don't even have a size 2 cargo. That's like look at this. 256 is the biggest one. That's what is in my cutter, with a bunch of the 7s as well. You know what, we're just leaving that. We're leaving that as it is now. Maybe this one will get another cargo rack just for now. How much does that cost? 1,000? Yeah, we'll do another cargo rack there. Just so now we can hold 6 cargo. That is... Nope, we can't. Once I get rid of this, we can, because I don't need somebody to dock for me. Super Cruise Assist, I'm good with. That's fine. But I'm in a Sidewinder. I don't need someone to dock for me. I can take care of that. Shield Generator 2E. This is all so sad and also hilarious all at the same time. This hurts me to do this, but I mean, yeah, we're just gonna buy that. We have $56,000. How much do I have any modules stored? I have no modules stored. Good. So what else could we upgrade for a couple thousand? What's my buyback right now? 2,400. So my buyback, if I die, this is how much I have to pay. So we're just going to finish this up, and 6.3, oh, we're just under on power. So let's change one of these out for a... Let's not do that, because they have so few things here. We'll stick with what we have. Oh, man, it's just not good, though. Is there anything that does kinetic? I mean, plasma accelerator, railgun. Plasma accelerator. Okay, not buying that. I think railgun's probably going to be more of the same. That would be literally almost all of our money. We don't need to do that on a Sidewinder. We are sticking with lasers. Can't do any beam lasers. They don't have anything small enough. What's experimental? No, I was hoping they might have like an advanced multi-cannon, but that's in multi-cannons. Missiles? I don't use missiles very much. I should, though. They seem fun. Maybe we'll get a heat sink launcher. So I know this is probably very boring for all of you. That is far too much power. Wow, this thing does not make hardly any power. Okay, we're going to stick with what we got then. You know what? I think that's a good start. Can I do external camera? I can. That's nice. Let's, I'm going to remember my controls here. Go through here. There we go. Alright, so this is the start. This is the start of our new journey here. If you'll pardon me, I'm going to take a screenshot. So, ladies and gentlemen, with that, I think this is where we end the video. I am very excited. I really am. I don't know how often I'll be able to make a video on this because I'm splitting time, even just in this game, between this character and my alt that's doing that my main that's doing the expedition. So I want to make sure I'm keeping up with that. But I'm excited to have this baseline. Now we've done the tutorials, and the next time we jump in, we're going to see where we go from there with Commander Intro Nerded, which is crazy to say. But for now, I'm going to say 07 Commanders. I've been Intro Nerded. This has been Elite Dangerous, and I'll see you all in the next one.